friends, in today's video we will be seeing how to model a tire in Blender. I will be showing you two sample methods for creating some good looking tires which can be used in your scenes and renders. So let's get started right away. Method 1, without using mirror modifier. So take a cylinder, rotate it along the x-axis, scale it according to the desired size you want. Now select everything and hit Ctrl B to give bevel. Select the faces which are going to be the threads of the tire. Okay, the faces I am selecting. Use the key Shift, Ctrl and Num plus for the selection. Now extrude and scale the selection. Check if you are happy with the scaling and scale it along the axis. Provide the tire a bulginess. Now I'm happy with it. I'm going to add some loop cuts. Two are enough for here and rotate them along the y axis. Now select the side faces and give some inset for the inner diameter of the tire. Give them a thickness by extruding them inside and delete them. Again I'm going to add a loop cut in the sides. Give them some scaling, and on the other side a loop cut and the same scaling. I'm going to select each of these loop cut by using Alt and selection of the edge and then scale it along the y axis. The same in the front view, scaling the faces. It makes the tire look a bit inflated. So we are done with the tire. Now just duplicating them to show how we can work with the level of details over here. So putting the same geometry, I have added modifier, the subdivision surface modifier to the second. To the third, I have just added some subdivisions, and to the fourth one you can see I have added the subdivisions and again added the subdivision surface modifier. So here's how you can work with the level of detail. So method 2, using mirror modifier. The same process of adding the cylinder, but now we are using the mirror modifier. So scale it accordingly. It should look like a tire. Make sure that you enable the clipping option in the mirror modifier. Now bevel and adding some loop cuts again. One important use of the mirror modifier is that you can play with the geometry as you want without bothering about the second half of the geometry. So that's what happens. The operation you do here automatically transfer on the mirror side. So just providing the inset as we did in the previous part and deleting the faces. Now I will give some thickness, I suppose. Now it's starting to look pretty much like a tire. So there's gonna be some renders, fun renders at the end of the video, so stay tuned. So I'm just figuring out what faces to select over here to get a different pattern. So I started with selecting these faces as you may see and extruding it and scaling it to give some kind of a depth on the threads. I tried this faces selection and rotation, but I did not get the good result. So again I tried with some different rotation, again not satisfied. So I stayed with the selection of the edges and then rotated them. Now they look quite similar like some threads. Again I select the edge of the bevel and rotated them to give me this W pattern. it looks good. So again, adding the subdivision surface modifier.
Black wall tires, they blend into the pavement. But these white wall tires, they say, look at me, here I am, love me.